So President Trump now says he might show up in person to watch the Supreme Court argue his authority to set sweeping tariffs. A decision from the justices could overturn lower court rulings, which found the president has no legal authority to impose country-specific tariffs from earlier this year. Trump calls it one of the most important cases ever brought. So joining me now to talk about it, former U.S. attorney and host of the Talking Feds podcast, our friend Harry Litman. Harry, what is your reaction to Trump saying that he might sit in that courtroom and listen to arguments on his behalf?
Well, that it's posturing, but I don't think he has a real sense of what it means for the Supreme Court, even though this court is very solicitous of him. It will not impress them at all. It really is just going to be, if he does it, quite a nuisance and distraction for the argument itself. I've been there when big shots have attended, though not the president. And of course, if he really wanted to, he could listen to it. And it's not as if he has any remote understanding of the issues. So I think this is a bit of grandstanding, that if the audience is meant to be the Supreme Court, even this Trump Supreme Court, it won't help him at all.
Now, look, I don't want to be dismissive of this because, I mean, picture it. You've got a president of the United States in that court. This president, we've seen the way he can sit and glower at people. How intimidating could that be, and potentially influential, given those 6 or so that will typically vote with him?
Look, I see the point, and there's a lot of ways in which they lean that way anyway. But, you know, they've been at the State of the Union, and I think, and they've had people, big shots in the, you know, that they are with all the time in D.C. I understand that Trump, as Trump might be thinking, he'll give them the big glower and then they'll know, oh, they better jump into shape. But again, even the ones who, for whatever reason, tend to save him again and again up there, I think that extra oomph that he's hoping for of the, you know, the big hair and glower, honestly, my best guess, and I corked there, 2 years I've argued there. I don't think it cuts any slack for him, though it's so much in his playbook to think it does.
Well, I mean, you know, he can't remove him from the court, so there you have that. Yeah. Although he could try.
They could say no, thank you. They could, because it's going to be such a bother. Even that wouldn't be out of the question, I think.
Okay, so let's talk about last week when the Supreme Court heard the arguments in a case challenging Louisiana's congressional map and its compliance with the Voting Rights Act. So a ruling could upend this landmark law. What is at stake here?
Yeah, it is really a big deal, Alex. You know, we grew up thinking of the Voting Rights Act in general as the luminous act, statute in all of the civil rights era. And there were 2 really big provisions of it, Section 5 and Section 2. The court gutted Section 5 a few years back, leaving only Section 2, which still said if you draw these maps and they have the effect, not even the intent, but the effect of disenfranchising minority voters, you've got to go back to the drawing board. If they get rid of this, and all indications were that that's the direction the court is going in, this entire landmark legislation, part of such a change that we've been proud of, and for the achievements of the civil rights era, is basically in the dustbin of history. It's a huge prospect. And
this is beyond just Louisiana, right? I mean, you're saying this would extend potentially across the nation.
No, this is saying that this whole statute, which applies anywhere to any state that draws maps that dilute the votes of minority voters. So in Louisiana, it is 1/3 African American. They drew a map that only had 1 out of 6, and they were told, go back and do another one. There are some 15 seats in Congress that are because of that exact provision. And yes, it would just be a dead letter. They would put it on life support. I think the way they would do it by saying not exactly overruling it, but it would be overruled in all but the word of it. And again, big change from the regime we've had since the mid 60s, half of which got lopped off, and the other half potentially here. Really a huge possible case.
So let's move to disgraced former Congressman George Santos, because he's speaking out for the first time since Trump commuted his 7-year prison sentence after less than 3 months. Santos today thanking the president while hinting at his future. Take a listen.
I have been dealt a second chance. I have a lot to prove to a lot of people, and I have to make sure President Trump understands that I am not going to disappoint him.
Any plans that you might try and return to Congress?
Not run for Congress, that's for sure. That's definitely not something I want to do at the immediate moment. I think...
But you're not ruling it out?
I'm not ruling it out, no.
But there are some growing questions over the commutation, Harry, including from New York Republican Congressman Nick LaLota, who says Santos didn't merely lie, he stole millions, defrauded an election, and his crimes, for which he pled guilty, warrant more than a 3-month sentence. So what message did Trump send letting Santos out of prison?
Oh, I think the message is clear, and it's obsequious toadying works with this president and gets you a whole different level and brand of justice. But yes, remember, not only the things he pleaded guilty to, the guy lied about everything and stole from anyone, everything from school, employment. Here's one of my favorites. He did a GoFundMe for a dying dog and kept the money. This guy is probably the biggest fraudster ever to serve in Congress. And fine, so we were done with him, and we didn't have to, you know, if some people would treat him as a clown. But when Trump had this stroke, he said, Alex, oh, the sentence is excessive, so we're taking it from 88 months to less than 3. Don't worry about that, paying back the victims, etc. It's a terrible, corrosive message to American society that just says, you know, Trump's pals get a whole different kind of thing. That's what happens in autocracies, not democracies.
Sobering. Okay, Harry Litman, thank you very much.